Well, I had been thinking about all sorts of things to talk about tonight, including government shutdowns and various
all
other
that happy
things.
stuff.
And but yesterday was my birthday, so I didn't really want to bum out on all that kind of unfun stuff. And as many of you know, I kind of like to ride my bike around town, so I'm always on my bike. And I'm one of those people who end up hearing all sorts of stories like, oh, that bike cut me off, or that bike did this, or that bike did that. And I don't really, so a lot of people that some of the bike friends of mine talk about this and enjoy that sort of note that we hear from people all the time, like, oh, that bicyclist did this, or that bicyclist did that. And we never really say to our friends who drive cars, oh, that car did this or that car did that. You can imagine how silly that would be. So, in fact, one of my birthday cards yesterday said, "Bicycle Man, happy birthday." So I get known for that. So you can imagine my surprise when I read in the Daily News this weekend that there is a new Palouse bicycling collective that has started up in our area, and I was really excited to see that. And it's also really exciting to hear something about bicycles that I didn't initiate or I wasn't part of at the beginning. So it's pretty exciting. So I asked Jen Jackson, who is the lead contact person for the Palouse Bicycle Coalition or Collective, to come and say a few words tonight. So she's here, and I've invited her to come and speak about the Palouse Bicycle Collective.
Do you want one to read off of?
Oh, no, we
got it.
Just figured out.
We'd have you step over there behind the microphone if you would. You're on TV, and you're mic'd up with that.
Great.
So please address the City Council if you would.
Great. Well, it's with great fortune that we can still ride our bikes even though the government shut down. So, we're actually really privileged to be here. I really feel like this is a great honor to be here and to be introduced by such a bike person such as Tom Lamar. I just think it's really cool. I see him riding around town, going to Moscow Blend Supply, loading up his racks to the brim, and I think he's just a really exemplary bike person. So we started up the Palouse Bicycle Collective just to fulfill the need in the community for affordable transportation, and also as a bicycling cooperative. So we'll be taking in used parts and used bikes and getting them, out back into the community in rideable form. So, or if you're missing a part, one little bolt off of a trailer, once you do it, come in and, hopefully dig through the bins and get a little greasy and be able to, fix your stuff. And we also, mainly, instead of retail, we're focused on education. So you can come on and either join the membership or buy, it's a $6 day pass, or $5 if you are a student or faculty or another, a member of another local nonprofit, such as a co-op or PCI or, the Friends of the Clearwater and stuff like that. So, but we really want to hit hard on education and getting kids on bikes, and any little kid around Moscow or the Palouse area, which eventually we want to work on outreach to farther communities out in the outlying areas. So we want to be able just to do bike drives and do education and maybe teach every kid in Moscow or in the area how to fix a flat tire and bicycle safety, and maybe even get bicycle trains to the elementary schools, like as a group, so just a little safer for them. But did you have anything?
Yeah, and so the services, the idea behind the service is that we'll have open hours, which will be 11 a.m. to 7 a.m. Tuesdays through Saturday. There'll be clinics, educational clinics focused on a variety of different skill sets weekly, as well as volunteer orientation. So My name's Tammy Getz, and I'm on the board serving Jen in the community. And part of what we want to do is really invite volunteers to come and be a part of this effort. So there are so many people, such as Tom Lamar, that have bike expertise that can also come out and share with the membership different skill sets and just really empower the community to become a bicycling mecca, so to speak. And I think the community will also tell us what the needs will be in the future. Yeah.
They're located where?
Yeah.
And where, do you have a physical location?
We do. It's strategically right across the street from Red Bento.
Just up 3rd Street,
Yeah.
224 West 3rd Street.
Good.
Okay.
Well, thank you
It
very
looks
much.
like Tim has a question.
Not a question so much, but a comment for you and for everybody else. Coincidentally, this coming Wednesday, the 9th of October, is Walk or Ride Your Bike to School Day
Excellent.
as part of iCount and other sorts of things, Moscow on the Move. So encourage that. And for all you kids that are in school, walk or ride your bike.
Wear your helmet.
Wear your helmet. Thank you.
So that International Walk or Bike to School Day is Wednesday, but the I Count is the following day, Thursday. So
That's right.
ride your bike both days. That'd be pretty awesome, right?
Count you.
Yeah.
And do you have hours at your location again that you wanted to repeat?
Yep, so it's 11 a.m. to 7 from
11 to 7?
Tuesday through Saturday, and by appointment. So if there's any groups or families that, our biggest constraint right now is just space, but if you want the place to yourself, we're more than happy to accommodate anybody, and just, we just want to be there just to serve, bike people and to, to make more bike people. So.
Great.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Jen.
Oh,
and
thank
Tammy.
you, I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. And also today, which was pretty fun, we had PAC 323 come to City Hall and get a tour of City Hall. I think Stephanie led that tour around this evening. And I'm going to invite Ernest Yagi and his Den, right? That's the right word? Den, not PAC or troop. Okay, Den, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So I think they're going to come over to the microphone. And they'll start us off.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Good job.
And you may be excused. Great. Thank you all for coming today. It's nice to have your participation. Nice job, Tom.